But killing somebody is evil, bro. It's not good.
Not automatically.
Yeah, like
I mean, depending on
they're dying. You're both on Mount Everest, and you need to like eat one or the other to survive.
Don't eat me.
I'll kill you and then I'll eat you. You're dead. You have no choice at that point.
Oh,
I'm trying to live, dog. I'm trying to live.
If I'm dead, I can't say shit.
We
I just want y'all to know,
bro,
I didn't want to be eaten. So if y'all see him kill me and eat me,
I got you, bro.
that's not what I wanted. He did that for himself.
Yeah, bro. Listen, because you could have saved him.
Judge him.
You
Judge him
could have saved
harshly.
him. You could have saved him, bro.
Me. And like, look at all these different perspectives on like killing and eating's easy. I don't see anything wrong with that, dog. I'm trying to live. I hope you guys eat him too, because I want y'all to live. He was too weak to live with us.
That's the Caucasian in you. Sorry. I'm sorry. Cancel me.
Yeah. Get out of here, Indian.
All right. Let's get ready to rumble.
Hot diggity damn.
Listen up. I got a shot clock question for your motherfucking ass.
Run that shit.
All right, here you go. Shot clock. Take one. How many women-dominated industries can you think of that aren't sex or beauty related? Y'all got 8 minutes on the clock. Starting now.
All right, so pal, administrative assistants, right? Doulas.
Wait. We're doing one at a time. So you can't just ring off a bunch because you might say one of mine and I don't want that. That's not fair. And I got to think if I agree with these, and you can't just be trying to.
Okay, administrative assistants go.
Administrative assistants, that's another name for secretary?
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
You never seen a male one. I bet you haven't.
I've applied for those positions.
But why do you think?
And they
why do
never
you think
give
it's
it to
not
us,
males?
dog.
They don't ever.
Why do you think it's not males
It don't
typically?
matter. It just said, what's a woman-dominated industry?
But I think my answer to that question is going to also be my answer to why this shouldn't count.
It's
And seeing this, how I never got accepted for one of those positions when I was applying for an administrative assistance. I just feel like it's sex or beauty related.
So men can do it, but men just can't get the job. I wonder why. I got a theory. A little eye candy don't never hurt before a meeting. Might make you like that boss a little bit more. Might make you a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Or you might not be thinking about sex at all, and that's just a person who is there to serve you, because niggas like being served. It don't have nothing to do with sex. Which brings me to my next occupation.
And you really have that much faith in them?
Brings me to my next occupation.
Can I offer one?
Service industry.
That's not true. That's not true.
Service industry.
That's not true. Dominated? I don't know about that one.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
What you called it? What you said?
Service industry.
Nah, bro.
Nah, no way, Jose.
No, bro.
No.
Like a waiter or a server? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Mine is nurses. That's the only one where I think, for whatever reason, not beauty or sex related, women dominate the nursing industry. And you ain't gonna tell me that men can't get jobs as nurses. A nigga can be a nurse if he want.
But women dominate it.
I don't think it's because of sex or beauty. I don't think it's because of sex or beauty.
No, it's not. But I don't know if they dominate it. That's just like.
You think that's a myth?
I mean, I'm saying though, but it's just that's the same thing like what Ace said, like a server, like the waiter or server industry. Like
it's all gonna come down to everybody wants to be serviced, and when it comes to providing services, women are natural at that.
I think we're going to have to break it down to the specific service industries. Because I would also argue if women are getting more jobs as servers, it's because sex is related. Sex sells. I mean,
Okay, doulas.
I can't argue with that. I'm like, you have to be a woman to actually do that job. I feel like, or no?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, you can have that one for sure. She can have that one, bro. I can't even.
I don't know.
I can't argue that.
I don't know.
I can't argue that.
Let me say this then. Does gynecologists count?
No, I'm talking about doulas.
I'm asking for me. Does gynecologists count?
No.
Because I think women probably dominate that because they have vaginas. and they really care about maintaining vaginas because they probably had poor experiences and shit. Now that's not sexual, like physical act of sex, but it is sex related now. And I will say the same thing for doulas.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think.
It's not related to the act of sex. I don't know.
Yeah, a man cannot be no gynecologist, bro. I mean, that'd be crazy. Would you have a man as your gynecologist?
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So I'm getting the point for gynecologists then?
I
If you're getting it
guess.
for doula?
okay, we can do that.
All right.
I
Bet.
want
You know
us to
what?
win, not lose,
Oh,
nigga.
I'll give you nurse too, bro. I'll give you nurse too.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Ooh. Nobody thought of this one.
Which one?
The hairdresser. Yeah. Okay, beauty. Never mind. Okay, you're right. It's beauty related. I'm sorry.
Teachers.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Why is that though? But I'm not trying to argue. I just really want to know why you think that is.
Oh, and secretaries and administrative assistants is definitely on here. Jobs dominated by women.
You Google this shit? Oh, I guess that's your job.
Excuse me.
Why do you think that there's so many women? Why do you think it's so many more women that agree to be teachers than men?
Because women are natural nurturers.
True that.
Okay.
I'm here for that.
Daycare.
I was just gonna say that one too.
3 minutes on the clock. How many we
On
got?
that note, I was just about to say every single one that you guys were gonna say, or has that.
Okay, Ace, you coming up with a lot of them over there.
Daycare,
She in the
doula,
league.
teacher, nurse, secretary or admin.
I don't agree with secretary or admin.
What about a baker?
What's up? A baker, is that dominated by women?
I see that too.
According to Google. And education is on here.
That's interesting.
I think dental hygienist too, for sure. I feel like that's a women-dominated industry. Every time I go to the dentist, and it's always a women dental hygienist, like,
Yep.
but the men be like a doctor. But most of the time, I've seen some women though. But
This might negate my nurse's choice, but I think a dental hygienist is kind of like an assistant.
yeah,
And so the same reason why I think a secretary won't work, I think kind of will work for anyone who has a job of being somebody's number two.
No, dental hygiene. I mean, that's your opinion, and it's wrong.
yeah.
Uh,
No, for
Was,
real.
was it a dental hygienist
They're
do?
not assistants. They're
They don't assist the
They
dentist?
clean the teeth.
they're a separate. They're literally there for the hygiene portion of the teeth.
Ooh,
Is that one that's women dominated?
yeah.
Why do you guys think that is?
Because it's got something to do with beauty. Beauty is teeth.
Hygiene.
Hygiene is beauty. Can't use
The
that one.
hygiene, yeah. Nah, that's health, dog. That's not beauty. What the fuck?
Health is
Keeping your teeth clean is not beauty.
I will say that's a fine line, and I think that is on the health side of the line.
All right. Yeah.
Hold on, you can't just read off everything on the Google list. Well, fuck it, go ahead.
Who had the most?
I just realized you was doing that.
Ace had the most, bro.
Argue it.
I don't think so.
But even still though, when I think about like, even though you say like
Librarians.
administrative assistants, they might have it because they are pretty or whatever, or the beauty of them. That doesn't make it like a beauty job or a sex related job.
Counselors.
What job are you saying?
The administrative assistants or the
Counselors.
nurses. Excuse me.
Why not? Wait, counselors?
I've had all male counselors in school.
You know that I wouldn't be surprised if counselors were women dominated, because psychology is typically women dominated.
That's not on this list.
Female valets.
You know,
Yes, we're all
these
drinking.
millennials with their
Cheers, nigga.
opinions and their podcasts, every one of them has podcasts
Did we make it to
nowadays.
15?
by your opinion, buddy. Alright? I'm here to tell you. I don't care what you think about love or sex, politics or religion,
That was like
or
I
how you're
sabotaged this.
socioeconomic, blah, blah, blah. Save it for someone who cares.
But they should know better than ours.
Hell no.
Swimming.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's a brand new week.
Huh?
I ain't got nothing to rap about, but I got something to speak about.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm about to hit the peak. Finna reach the new levels. Elevate it on my G shit.
Uh-huh. You're... This is another Millennial podcast. I am another Millennial podcast host. I go by the name of Nick Teasy, aka Young Tizzard. Shout out to my boy Wizard, aka LaPod James, aka Big Homie Young Segway Sign. I really be forgetting my words. Like, gosh, it's crazy that I say this all the time.
It's crazy that you only speak one language and be forgetting your words.
I got a couple co-hosts in the building.
What's up? It's ACB the guy, aka AC Montana, aka Hotep AC, aka Cat God.
aka
Nasal God out
MC Ace
here.
of Hearts. Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
Nasal God.
Okay. Because all of this right here. Come on, Judgement.
Lucifer also here. What's up, everybody? Yep. You heard it right. I used an AKA, not a 47. Sup with it.
Okay, you shots is fired out here. You
I'm
know what
firing
saying?
everywhere.
What's
I'm
not a
like-
47?
My AKA.
AKA, yeah, AK-47, bro.
Oh, not a 47. Oh, AKA. Sorry.
Come on, dog.
Hey, man, sometimes you a step behind, all right?
You right. You know, it's been plenty of times where I've been a step behind, and I appreciate y'all for putting me up on game. You know what I'm saying? Bringing me up to the level, which brings me to my introduction. It's your boy Joe Sofo, DJ Wise on the ones and twos. That I mean, we here, man. Let's go. Let's pod, man.
Mister, I'm too good to pod with y'all, so I'm going to flow rider.
Damn. I was about to
I
ask
had
if we
to shoot
talk about
shots.
it or no.
I got to shoot shots everywhere I go. Fuck all of y'all.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it, man. What we here to talk about today?
How you feeling?
You're right. Everybody, I feel like everybody else still in retrograde except you.
Nah, man. Yeah, life is good. I can't
Exactly.
even flex. I can't even flex though. Life is good, man. But you know, I'm still got my own stuff that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely feeling a little retrograde-ish right now. But outside of that, I mean, my head is above water. I got great things coming ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, I ain't running from it. I'm running towards it. And I'm running towards my destiny. You figure deal me?
Indeed. John is leaving.
Whose head isn't getting dunked.
What's that?
The only one of us whose head isn't getting dunked in the water.
No,
Yeah.
man. We all above water, man.
But John is leaving the
Swim.
pod. He's accepted another position that pays more. So he's got to be leaving the pod.
No, for
That's
real,
actually
though.
the official
We can't-
statement.
We can't match the salary request.
That's pod beef that couldn't be resolved.
Damn. What y'all not finna do is kick him off the show.
We like that Sneeze child. Aging our fourth member. That's all right. Kelly was always the real star.
Oh my
She was the cool one.
Okay. No, for real. So
he
who's-
going
so
off
who's
to
the
be Beyonce.
Right.
You said you Beyonce, right?
No.
No, you the Beyonce, bro.
Wait, you didn't just say that?
No, I said Destiny's child sneeze.
Oh,
That's the sneeze.
I heard Beyonce's me. That's what I heard.
No,
Okay.
bro. You the
My bad.
Beyonce, bro.
Oh, thanks, guys.
What are you talking about?
I'm glad you look at it like a compliment, though. That's a shout out, bro. I was definitely trying to stop it. Sorry.
I thought you was about to hit the gay niggas button.
Nah, man. That Beyonce is the queen bee, bro.
If that was Ace, Ace would have hit that.
Damn, that's a super pause. But yeah, man.
How y'all doing today? Actually, fuck that. How y'all been for the past few weeks?
You go first, Los.
Most slowly, better and better. Retrograde. What? Like TZ said, I'm about to drop that reggaeton album.
Hey.
Headband Los.
Headband Los.
Huh?
Okay.
You really do look like you from San Diego. I don't know what you do in San Diego.
Well, at least you didn't say San Francisco, bro.
Shout out to all my gay niggas.
You look like you do something on the beach, though.
Capoeira.
Oh.
What's that?
When they be moving the air and shit. It's like a martial arts.
Brazilian martial arts.
Okay.
It's Brazilian martial arts.
I don't know what it is, but I agree.
You
He does
remember?
look like he be doing that.
You remember Eddie from
From Tekken,
Tekken? Yeah.
the breakdancing.
What was it called again?
The only black dude on Tekken.
Capolabra?
Capoeira.
Capoeira.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like there was a dude on Bob's Burgers who did it as well. Capoeira.
Capoeira, bro.
All right, my bad.
You guys sound so black saying they capoeira.
Y'all sophisticated. I get it. Shit.
Capillary.
See, like caterpillar and shit. I'm still going through my transformation.
Caterpie.
How you spell that?
Congenital.
Capoeira.
CAPOERA.
I bet it got two. Damn.
Is he right?
E-I-R-A.
Well, yeah, you're probably right.
O-E. Excuse me.
Blessings.
Oeira.
Yeah.
Well, she said I choose. Excuse me. So it's ACHOOEXCUSEME.
What is capoeira
Capoeira.
supposed to teach you?
Some
Like Zen shit?
It's a system of physical discipline and movement originating among Brazilian slaves treated as a martial art and dance form.
We gotta pause.
too gay for you.
Do I stop it?
So after, kind of living next to Africans and stuff like that, like
Bash him.
I definitely.
Oh, no,
am
I
proud
can't let
to
you do that.
be-
My girl
I need
African.
this.
I'm definitely proud to be African American.
What you
Better
mean?
yet, black.
What you mean by that?
Which side?
Better yet, black.
Which side? Which side of it?
What you mean by that? I don't
Bro,
understand.
a color cannot be an ethnicity, bro. I'm just saying. You are Indian.
Indigenous.
Time out.
No. He's
Why are
saying,
you Indian?
He's saying that you're not in the beginning. You're in the end.
That was good.
That was good, but not the fucking lesbian boner.
No, man, you got. I just don't get it. It's just going over
that
our head, bro.
one, that one didn't connect emotionally.
All right, man. But yeah, no.
Grazie.
Yeah. What was we talking about? The African. You stand next door to African.
Oh yeah, because I still want to know what you mean by that.
Because they be wildin'.
I mean, African Americans don't be wild.
Well, yes, but I'm used to our wildin'. And at the same time, what of my ancestors do I know that's even been to the country of Africa? So how many generations we got to be over here to be, you know what I'm saying?
Are you more African or American?
I'm more American. I've been here my whole life.
I just wanted to see what you was gonna say, and if you was gonna have difficulty admitting it.
No.
Same question.
Yeah, bro. Come on, dog. I'm more Indian.
I don't know what
Indian.
that means.
All I'm saying is, man, my ancestors didn't come over here on no boat, bro. My ancestors was already here, bro. That's all I'm saying, man.
He one of them niggas that say he got Cherokee in his bloodline. Yo, you going crazy.
Canceled, dog.
What the fuck?
If y'all don't cancel us, I'm canceling.
Oh wow.
Well, since
I'm sorry.
since I know eventually you're gonna ask me African.
3 in a row. Oh no, 2. Oh, he's on fire.
Ooh, okay, what?
Okay. Definitely American for me too.
I mean, I thought y'all would agree since I got away with an N-word earlier.
Oh snap! I didn't even hear it.
Duh.
Oh, you did get away with it because I ain't heard it.
Yeah, that's
You
what
heard
I'm
it?
saying.
I think I did hear, it, but I ain't say nothing.
I didn't hear it.
Just to focus on her.
Right, I was over here dying.
She trying to survive.
Did I send y'all the black culture questions?
Yes. you
Okay,
got 'em.
cool beans, cool beans.
Oh, damn.
You have to send your black group chat.
I'm gonna get in on that shit. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna create a group chat by myself.
Let me know how that work out for me.
It's gonna be me and John after he leaves.
Because he Indian.
Okay.
Okay, we got any ask the
Yeah,
cat?
actually, yeah. Why he in that?
Because Indian is brown.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
It's colored.
Don't do that.
Just because I'm Alabaster.
No,
don't
first
mean-
of all, these two,
Alabama.
they Indian too. They just don't know it.
Okay, so this is an Indian group chat. I got it.
Yeah.
So,
I've
are
thought
we
that
sure
about
they
myself.
were Indian.
Versus my Incan. Gotcha.
They were indigenous.
Gotcha.
Indians.
Indigenous.
Who?
Hey, dog. Hey, don't try to take that away from me, because
They was
I,
with Indians.
I
Indians
had a
come from India.
$19,000 hospital bill, and I had to tell them I couldn't afford
Native
it,
Americans.
and I had to claim that I was indigenous,
Yeah, we Native Americans.
Why did you claim you were indigenous?
so I didn't have to pay that bill.
Did it work?
Indigenous? I forgot what it was.
Indian.
Did it work? Is this a true story?
Yeah, dog, if you can't afford it, tell them you can't. I'm like, all right, bet.
What I missed?
A hospital bill.
It was $19,000. I had a pericarditis, inflammation on that. Like, there's a lining on your heart. That shit was inflamed.
When was this?
2012 ish.
Okay, cool. Not cool, but
You were about to die out here?
right. That's what I was about to say. You to tell us.
I didn't know, man. I was hungover, and I thought I was just hangover things, and then my heart started hurting, so I went to the hospital.
And you told them that you couldn't pay it, and you gave them the bill back, and they
Yeah, after a while, I went in there. I was like, "Yeah, I'm not working." And they're like, "All right."
bro, that shit went
I
to your
guess.
credit. I don't know
That's
what
what I
you
thought as well,
about.
No, it didn't show. Like, you had to sign papers and everything. Like, they have their own. They have like their own little bank to like cover shit like that, because they have to take care of people all the time that really don't have money.
Really?
So there's a trend on TikTok.
I really didn't have money at the time. Don't fucking come after me.
Just a disclaimer. But like on TikTok, there's a trend going around of things that feels illegal to know. And if you go through that trend, a lot of those are hospital related. Like, it's little shit that hospitals don't broadcast, but ways to get around their exorbitant fees.
Man,
It's crazy.
I be feeling
Excuse
like the really
And
that-
collections.
how the hospital game is really a business though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really feel like they care about whether you really live or die. I don't, bro.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, maybe not that.
I would.
But in the grand scheme of things, like when you come in there at an old age and stuff like that, they not really trying to save your life, bro. If you got some good insurance, they gonna max out that shit, and then it just is what it is at that point. But nobody really cares for real, honestly.
That's why.
crazy.
That's why they favor more preventative stuff than like your insurance. It favors like everything that it wants to cover is preventative things. It doesn't want to cover for things that you
Going
think
through.
that you're gonna need like immediately.
It's really a business, and I know a couple people that work in healthcare that agree with what I say.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, it's true.
People are there for their paycheck and insurance. And
I mean,
Their
they're
side
not there
effect
to
is-
heal you
Yeah,
because
their side effect is healing us, but like for them, it's about making that money.
yeah,
See, I think insurance and hospitals are different, though, right? Insurance is about getting the bread. Hospitals, I gotta imagine they don't want people to die in their facility.
Insurance got their own.
Who the fuck want to be known for that?
Insurance is its own separate scam. No, hospitals is its own separate
too.
entity, and they work. They happen to be working in a similar field.
they do, but
The insurance industry,
what-
they hide it by saying like, yeah, we're trying to help you pay that exorbitant fee over there. So pay us this exorbitant fee.
Yeah, they pay the hospitals. That's how they make their money.
So they got to be in cahoots.
Yeah.
It's like toothpaste and toothbrushes. There was no toothbrush. There was no toothpaste industry until we created toothbrushes.
How y'all feel about morality? I know that's a broad question, but like, I imagine us all to be pretty moral people.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do y'all feel knowing that the world is generally not moral, and that morals actually get you ahead in a lot of ways?
I just like the fact that I don't understand where it strays. Because I don't believe people are inherently bad when I'm speaking about my objective moral truths. And if they...
I don't think you want it touching.
If we were all like in a certain path and we're all gonna end up quote unquote good on the moral scale, where did they stray? Why did they stray? That's what I wonder about it.
I have a theory. I also think that people are morally good overall, but I also think that people in power tend to take advantage and abuse that power more often than not. And unfortunately, if that is the case, then our people really morally good. If when they get the opportunity, they tend to use it to take advantage of others. So I'm always on the fence about that.
To continue that thought, I think it's more so, yes, people are morally good, but the negative...
Only while they have to be.
People are reinforced positively for the bad morals.
Yeah.
And so people tend to think, oh, I'm getting away with this. It ain't that bad. It's how I got ahead in life. Doing what I got to survive out here.
Y'all don't know how many times I came in here ready to turn it the fuck up in this pod, man. Like, if I just didn't want to, like, have to answer for shit and really be able to be honest and not just say, like, oh, I was just saying that to turn it up, I would have said some things on this podcast. Man.
Bro, be authentic.
So you're the reason that we're not popping?
Yeah, I'm the reason that we're not lit, because I got a number of unpopular opinions I keep to myself.
Bro, no, you need to start saying that shit, because that's going to turn us up too. That's going to turn us up too, bro.
Nah, y'all not ready to jump out on the ledge.
Come on, bro. Let's go. Take me.
Y'all not ready to take it
Got
up
a parachute, bro.
I think it's hard to
We got to live with this shit.
be moral when we watch so many immoral people win.
I don't think it's hard, though.
I mean, I would say it's hard to maintain it. Like, if everybody around you on some fuck shit, but they just keep winning,
Right.
and then you doing what you supposed to do, you know what I'm saying?
But that's where
And you're not winning.
That's where your morals and values come in, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely see that type of stuff going on around us, but me personally, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't be able to live with myself.
Yeah.
Versus other people, if they can live with themselves, you know what I'm saying? My mom always say, be good or be good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you guys this.
Mm-hmm.
These are all leading questions.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done anything immoral? Yes.
Yes.
Are you able to live with yourself today?
Yes.
So you think if you took it up a notch, you'd have nightmares?
Probably. I do. No, I do.
Okay. If that's your answer, respect. Cool.
I mean, not only
Or
that.
you might get used to it and be like, well, I got nightmares in the satin bed with like 1,000 thread count.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, because you will never be at peace.
Yeah. I always worried about that shit coming back to you.
Yeah. I mean, because
Until you realize that it don't.
Y'all believe in karma?
I do, but then
believe
that's
in
the thing.
karma.
It's like there's so many things that just don't come back at you, like whether good or bad. So it's like you're really only paying attention to the good shit when it's like, oh, like, yeah, that must have been some good shit that I did, and bad when you realize like, oh, it must have been some bad shit. You're just focusing on it, but I guess I don't. I guess I don't
If I
now.
rob you, right, and then
That doesn't make you more likely to get robbed.
I'm not saying it get robbed. You retaliate. You come shoot somebody who I fuck with. Then I come shoot you. Then I go to jail. And then it's just a whole ending a cycle, a whole negative cycle, just because I chose to step out and violate you.
And you consider that karma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, that's just consequences.
I concur. That's what I would say. And when you do certain things, there are often consequences of doing certain things. It may happen, it may not. But if it does happen as a direct result of that thing,
Why wouldn't consequences be karma?
because what I interpret karma to be is cosmic cause and effect. Like you did this, and so now you're getting this.
Right.
And I don't think that's how it works.
But that cosmic cause and effect can take many different shapes and forms though.
I think that's about perception.
Yeah, y'all believe in signs. I guess I don't. Because you got to interpret it that way, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's relative, man. That's for sure. I definitely believe in karma. And I definitely, think morals are important in living this life because as long as you have the inner peace, and I can't just be out here making bad decisions and doing bad things and not thinking that it's going to come back to haunt me. You know what I'm saying? Because these decisions could affect the way the next man eat and how the next man go handle their business. You know?
So is that why y'all make good decisions or be nice to people for karma? Because that kind of reminds me of like people who believe in heaven. Like I think people only are good because they think there's going to be some reward at the end of life. And y'all might be just doing good.
I think I'm good
y'all
because
get
I
some
want
cosmic
good back
payback.
to me. Not necessarily cosmic payback. Like I'm not saying I need $1 million just for being nice to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I know that if I'm more nice to anybody, that's more inclined to happen than if I'm an asshole to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think that honey or sweetness attracts the right type of shit, while bullshit attracts flies. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and I'm gonna treat people how I want to be treated.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of respect that I'm gonna give, and that's the kind of respect that I want to receive.
I don't think about what I'm going to receive, really. It's just, for me, it's my life. And I can choose to be good or bad from my own experiences.
Yeah, you can.
What stops you from being bad? Choosing evil. Not even evil. The negative.
I want to be
bringing my own thoughts. There's not really anything that's like, oh, I'm gonna go to hell because I did this or anything like that, or oh, I'm probably gonna be mistreated if I do this. I just think, yeah.
I got a theory.
Is it your morals?
Everybody has to have something that's like, all right, I gotta do the right thing because of this.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody gotta have something.
Everybody has a moral compass, but
What's yours?
But the moral compass don't point the same for everybody.
I agree, and you said they said theirs is karma. They want to put good out because they want to get good back. As a person who don't believe in karma, I just want to do good because I want to believe that people just do good just because. I just want to do good because that makes me believe that other people do good. Right. I'm curious, what's yours? What you got? Like you can always choose, man. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna choose me and do what I want.
And I think that's what I'm doing. I'm not really like categorizing my action as good or bad. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about it as this is me, and other people perceive it as good or bad.
I think what's stopping me from doing bad is the fact that it could be a slippery slope real quick.
Yeah. That's for sure. Being caught up in that system too.
Lead up to way other shit that they don't even.
So the consequences or the actions of the possible outcomes of doing bad.
Yeah.
Keeps you in check. And I think what also like keeps me in line too would just be my family.
How so?
So it's not karma, it's consequences that keeps you in check.
Just be
Well, no. It was just two different questions.
I think it's the same thing. Me personally, like I said, I think karma is cosmic cause and effect. effect being consequences. If you do bad shit, you're gonna have bad shit happen to you. Cause and effect. I think that's how they look at it. My perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I say my family though, because when I think about where I came from and how I was raised, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like I'm an example of that, and I want to be a good product of my environment and not, you know what I'm saying, a bad example of the people that raised me either.
Okay, guys. We're all goody two shoes.
But I also think, like you said though, I do want to believe that people are inherently good, because I have had my share of bad apples as well. Bless you. I've had my share of bad apples as well, and I'd like to think that most people aren't like that. Do y'all think people are mostly inherently good though, or most inherently bad?
I think people are gonna be good to you as long as it serves them. And as soon as it stops serving them, then you don't know who you bound to get, what version of this person you bound to get.
Interesting.
Good to
Or
know.
at the very least, if it doesn't serve them, it don't cost them anything.
For me, at least, that still equates to a good person. Like, I don't see that person going out of their way to hurt you. They may say something hurtful, but it's just because they're being selfish, not inherently bad or evil or anything like that. Like, I think the only thing an evil person does is get off on other people's pain and does it on purpose. That's just, again, me. I think there are people who just make bad decisions and don't know that they're making bad decisions. I think they are probably bad too, but I don't really think they're bad people.
Right.
They're just fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are as well. Or just ignorant. You know what I mean? Like us as well. Everybody's ignorant in their own ways.
Yeah.
You don't think people are just doing things, and then other people are like, "Man, that shit was vile," or like somebody else looking at the same shit. I'm glad they did that.
Nah, because everybody has some amount of self-awareness. You know how you affect other people to some degree. And you got to at least be thinking about that if you're going through this life. You got to at least consider that. And if you don't think that you fucking up anybody and you're just being an ass to everybody, that's one thing. But if you know, like, that was kind of grimy what I did, but fuck it.
Yeah, that's
wrong.
That's fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
What about like people who just aren't that kind of self-aware? Like, I don't know, people with Down syndrome.
Bro, no, you know, bro.
I hear you. And there are people like that as well. But it's tough for me to call them evil. I was call them ignorant.
Right.
Or psychotic.
But it's still you placing your opinion on their action, regardless of.
So you're saying,
regardless of who or what they actually are, you're opinionating their action.
yes. Such is life. I don't understand. Because I got to make an opinion. Like, I can't go through life unopinionated.
Right. So I guess
You just did some shit that I saw. I have an opinion.
I guess that's what
that
I'm
shit was
saying.
foul.
I guess that's
You trash.
the point I'm trying to make. Is like it's like, are people really good and evil, or are people just being selfish, and then other people making judgment calls on that selfish?
What do you think? Yeah, nobody else answer. What do you think?
No, I think
I want to know what you think.
Yeah, no, I think
Great
it's-
question.
I think it's the point that I'm trying to make is that like it's people making their own opinions, because like
So you don't think good and evil exist then?
well, I don't, because if I would, and I think that idea gets introduced when you involve a human with other humans. If it was just me by myself trying to survive in this world, no one's out here judging my survivability. No one's out here judging this fucking boar I just killed to survive. No one's judging literally anything I'm doing to survive in this environment. Now you're adding other people that can judge my actions, that did have a different upbringing. And so I could be doing the same things, but this person doesn't like the idea of killing animals. I'm evil.
You know, when you put it in there like that, like when you're saying to survive, I do believe though that people who live in just in survival mode do live by a different moral compass.
Everyone lives by their own moral compass.
Okay, I'll give you that much. But people in survival mode, their moral compass is less morale.
I'm still curious if you believe in good and evil. Because you gave an answer, an opinion, a point of view, but it didn't help me understand. Because what it sounds like you're saying is you only have good and evil if you make judgments. And judgments only happen from other people's perspective. So internally, is there good and evil still? I still wonder.
No, I don't think that it inherently exists because it is. I think it only exists because we are.
Absolutely, though. That's a good point. That's a good point. That was a good point.
Can we get some cold hard facts too?
Yeah.
I hope you brought an umbrella. Cause it's raining cold hard facts up in here.
But
no,
who are
that's
we to
absolutely right.
perceive it?
We are everything to perceive it. Like we are the only reasons it exists. It's like
But killing somebody is evil, bro. It's not good.
Not automatically.
yeah, like
I mean, depending on
they're dying. You're both on Mount Everest, and you need to like eat one or the other to survive.
Don't eat me.
I'll kill you and then I'll eat you. You're dead. You have no choice at that point. I'm trying to live, dog. I'm trying to live.
If I'm dead, I can't say shit.
We
I just
talk-
want
we-
y'all to know,
Bro,
I didn't want to be eaten. So if y'all see him kill me and eat me,
I got you, bro.
that's not what I wanted. He did
got
that for himself.
Yeah, bro. Listen, because you
I hope
could have
you guys
saved
know.
him.
Judge him.
You
Judge
could
him
have saved
harshly.
him. You
Judge
could have
me.
saved him,
Judge
bro.
me. And like, look at all these different perspectives on like killing and eating's easy. I don't see anything wrong with that, dog. I'm trying to live. I hope you guys eat him too, because I want y'all to live. He was too weak to live with us.
That's the Caucasian in you. Sorry. I'm sorry. Cancel me.
Yeah. Get out of here, Indian.
I'm sorry, bro.
All right.
Any positives?
Wait, did we even do the Ask the Cash yet?
No, friend, I said I don't got one.
Oh, you don't got one?
Nah,
Didn't we discuss one?
no.
We discussed the idea of one.
You did have a question in here that was cool.
Okay. Ask a random question.
You guys got any positive things to say about any positive things to say?
Yes,
I did read.
do.
I got something as well. Go ahead.
You go ahead first.
I read somewhere that relationships are the ultimate test for yourself to grow. And I absolutely agree with that. And so, and that's my positive. My relationship is helping me grow in ways that I would not be able to do by myself.
I think it's helping you with the relationship. I don't know how much it's helping you with us, though. Like, you still the same teasy.
I don't know. I'm learning to think things through a little bit more.
Yeah?
I think it makes me a better potter as well.
So we don't know you anymore, is what you're saying?
No one ever really knew me.
Did you even know yourself?
No. So how can you?
Yeah.
Everything is fake anyways.
Nothing really is it.
Because nothing really matters. What you got, Ace Boogie?
Well, my positive is I officially start that new position Sunday.
Oh, woo.
Huh?
Nothing.
Whoa.
Gang, gang.
Hey, yo.
I love that she said gang gang after.
Doggy, is that what you said? Get out.
Congrats. Congrats to that.
Shout outs to that. Let's take a shot to that.
Do we have any lessons as well? Lessons or positives?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry I didn't get your air horn on your positive, though, but that was a good positive, though. It was deep.
What was my positive again?
Your relationships, teaching you.
Oh.
It was deep, man.
You know one thing I can never get. Fuck it, we here now. I feel like I can never get the women that I'm with to understand that sometimes negatives are positives. Like, yo, I may not have the best attitude all the time about doing certain things, but the fact that I still want to do this for you, even though I have a bad attitude, is really a positive. Like, it just means that I'm choosing you over how I feel in this moment.
Relationships.
But we at the end of the pod. We don't need to get into that. We don't need to get into that.
Shout time.
Shut up.
Salud, motherfuckers.
Shout out to John. And shout out to growing personally.
Yeah, man, that's definitely a positive, man. Absolutely, man. I'm just looking forward to this next chapter in life. So shout out to that. Shout out to Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Shout out.
Shout out
Definitely
to all
know
that.
some survivors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Can I ask a question to the single people?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all want a person that challenges you?
Yeah, no, I think that'd be great. That'd be great. I mean, because they're going to motivate me to challenge me to get to the next level. I don't want a yes man.
I'm curious. Genuinely curious.
Apparently, I'm single, guys.
Oh.
Are you not?
Yes. No. To answer your question, yeah, I think it's a lot of fun when you can have that, especially if you both have at least a way of communicating, whether it's good or bad. I mean, it's really up to the other person. It's up to both of you to understand. Like, okay, I might not be communicating right, or I might not be understanding them right, or both. But in general, if I don't have that challenge, it's just like they're either looking at me for everything, and then at a certain point, I'm gonna get bored, or they don't care about at all. Like, it's either they're looking at me for every decision, or they don't care about anything that's happening, and it just tells me that they don't care about the relationship.
Can I offer a third option?
Nope.
They just let you be. And they coexist.
I was thinking that too. I was actually just thinking that, like, that actually would kind of be ideal too. Just somebody that'll let me freely be me. But I don't know if I would ever advance.
But at that
Or
point,
grow.
you're starting to think about, like, that kind of person, like, long term. Like, is that the kind of long term relationship I want to be in? Somebody that's just not really seemingly invested, even if they are. Just seems like they aren't.
Heard you. Well, I only asked that because it's fucking difficult when people challenge you.
Yeah, I mean,
When it becomes a way of life.
yeah.
My thing is, in a relationship, just as much challenging of me that it should be that much support as well.
But it may not be like in the doses that you want when you want them.
Right.
Like, it might be challenging for 8 weeks and then good for 12 weeks.
Right.
Because you grew from the challenge and you learned and you enjoyed, and then you face the next challenge and it was difficult for 3 weeks and good for 2 weeks.
Right. And I get it. You know, but
So you might just have long stretches of challenges.
At the same time, like, I want to be able to grow beyond this. Like, if we done went through this challenge, like, don't continuously hold this over my head because you see me in this phase of my life. I'm going to constantly grow, evolve, and change. Like, I change the things I'm interested in, the people I'm interested in. Like, I change up a lot of shit often. You know what I'm saying? And so what I need from my partner is to love me through all of my changes and to let me just be. Because I'm going to do that for you.
I hear that. May I offer a challenge?
No, because I'm tired of getting challenged. But what, nigga?
I think that was actually a really good example of being challenged isn't easy. but it helps you grow. And a good challenger at least kind of points a mirror at you and makes you look at yourself. And a bad challenger reacts to you and makes you look at yourself through their reactions.
Yeah.
But a challenge is a challenge, and it helps you grow.
Can I got a question for the non-singles? Do you guys
Fuck that bitch, bro.
Do you guys think your challenge is really just the communication and not the actual problem?
Great question, because I used to believe that every problem could be solved through communication.
Right.
I don't believe that anymore.
Amen.
I think certain things you have to change your mindset. You have to actually be better at these things and look at these things differently. Change the way that you act.
Right.
I think it's just action. You have to do things differently. You have to move differently. You have to think differently. I don't think it's just the way that you communicate. I do think that's significant, but I think action is more significant.
Because I don't know, the way I'm seeing it, it's like if there's an actual problem, the both of y'all can tackle it together. But if it's something about each other, then that's a one-sided problem. And that person is telling the other person about themselves. And is that not the problem, or is the original problem being handled?
Here's what I think. Relationships are two people. I would argue that all of the problems in the relationship are the two people. So the two options that you offered, we're both going to attack the problem or we're both going to attack each other, I think is in a lot of ways synonymous, because these problems that we're having are because of who we are and how we are interacting. So I think there's a lot of overlap there.
Right, like you don't think there's a lot of problems that you're cool with right now that like had you been single, you would let a lot of shit slide, but it's probably a problem that you're just okay with. And
I don't know what you mean by that.
And that,
can I get an example? Is that a tough example to give?
I mean, we homies, so I don't know. Fucking forgetting shit, like a bill. Mm-hmm. It's not a problem to you by yourself, but when you're with others, it can be. And I'm assuming when somebody else has to challenge you on that, it's a weird conversation. It's like it's not something that everybody wants to talk about. So depending on how that person is able to communicate that, it can rub you the wrong way, or they can talk to you about it, and like you said, you can either take action and do something about it from here on now on, but they still felt some type of way about it, and at this point, no, it could go both ways depending on how it's handled.
That's the key though. Like attack the problem, not the person. And I think,
but you the problem,
bro.
That's the example.
At the same time,
I'm sorry to say that because that's not honestly the whole truth. But
you don't have to attack me. It's a way that you can come at me and talk to me and address this problem that we have. Even if I am the person that's the causer of this. I don't like it when you do X, Y, and Z. It's an uncomfortable conversation, but at the same time, like, depending on how you say that, you not attacking me.
I concur. That's where I say a good challenger will just hold the mirror up to you and let you look at yourself. Mm-hmm. A bad challenger will react and let you see yourself in their reaction. Mm-hmm. Heard. Heard.
I hope you brought an umbrella, because it's raining cold, hard facts up in here.
Jesus.
And the way you communicate it is obviously very important, for sure.
Absolutely, man.
Don't communicate with me like some random on the street when I'm the person that you lay next to every night.
Bro, that's the most irritating thing in the world. If that's a word, irritating.
I think when communication is not the solution, it's because the other person is not
listening,
good at communicating.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Okay.
I was wanting to say.
I'll take
too.
that in.
I do feel like if
Even if you are.
communicating is the catalyst to enforcing that action that you was talking about, I feel like no.
Communication is the catalyst to enforcing that feeling.
Enforcing, not enforcing the action that you was
Enforcing the
talking about.
action.
Like to get to that action that you was
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah, okay. I hear that. I do hear that. But that's why I said action is more important, because we can keep talking about this shit, but
All
if you
day.
don't do
Apply it,
something
then nothing.
and show me a change behavior, then
Right, it ain't changing.
this shit is just stupid.
Also, what's the time limit on how long you can be mad on something I did after I quote unquote fixed it? Like you mad at me for not handling the trash because that's, you know, I guess my responsibility, or I haven't done dishes, but now I've been doing dishes every night for the past 3 weeks, and you still trying to bring it up?
You asking great questions tonight, Los. I got an answer, and I'm gonna speak personally. I've been beefing with my girl now for a couple weeks about something. And in this moment, what I feel like is you gotta let people be mad as long as they need to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to be mad anymore. I wish things were better. And it's making me mad how mad she is. And now I'm
Like, why
being
are
a
you
bad
so mad?
communicator,
Why
a
are you
bad
so mad?
challenger. And you just seeing my reaction to it instead of trying to show you what you're doing. You got to let people feel their feelings.
Is that right?
I think so, because when I'm upset, I don't want you to try to change my feeling. Let me feel my shit. Let me go through it. I need to feel it as long as I need to, reconcile it with myself, and then move forward. But I don't rush me through my feelings. Don't try to like coerce me into feeling better before I'm ready.
Do you
No,
feel
I'm
like-
mad, bitch.
do you
Let me
feel
be
like-
mad.
Do you
I'm
feel
mad.
Like there's a point where you're like, okay, I'm just mad just to be mad. And at that point, I think I know you would stop being mad. Unless like you're feeling petty.
Yes.
But I don't think of you as a petty person.
But here's what I'm running into with myself, and can only speak for me. People probably relate. I'll realize, all right, I've been mad about this for a long time, but I'm still mad. I don't want to be
My
mad.
pride is in the way now.
And so I try to start thinking about things differently. Like maybe it is my pride or the way that I'm choosing to think about this, making certain assumptions. Like, why am I so mad about this? Why can't I just accept it and move forward?
I think when you start thinking about that, you kind of already started to.
And sometimes I come to the conclusion that I'm really just mad at this shit. Like, this shit is personal to me. This shit hit me deep. This shit is personal to me. Like, she might have hit an insecurity. Like, she might have really did hit a soft spot in me. She may have just done that. And I got to try to accept it and move forward. But that shit hurt, bruh.
I'm trying to
And I ain't
argue
like
it.
that shit.
I'm trying to argue it, but I get you. Like,
So can I argue that when you feel like it's something that you're just mad and it's because of an insecurity, then maybe there's something that you try to communicate?
I was going to say, too,
it's
that
not always an insecurity, though.
I'm
It really could have
in
did you
that
dirty.
instance, though.
I'm a great communicator, except when it comes to my insecurities. Then
You just shut down.
it's too many feelings. And it's like I
So you just gonna rather keep yourself mad instead of communicating that? Because once you communicate that, you'll feel better. I think.
It might be a difficult conversation. Like for me, like I found like another dark family secret that I'm not really happy with. Where, like at this point, I've been angry at my grandfather for years, and I have like ignored all his phone calls or attempts to communicate with me for a long time now.
Right. Yeah.
And like I consistently think like, why am I still mad at him? Like it's been years. He's an older gentleman. Like he's approaching Indian.
Indiana.
he's on fire.
But so it's like why not just like forgive him and like establish some sort of relationship, in his later years, whatever. But nah, man.
Cause fuck that.
Yeah, he did some foul ass shit, and I ain't cool with it.
Cause fuck that.
But
I
have you ever
respect that
tried to
shit.
talk to him about it?
No, because I'm not supposed to know about this shit.
And what if I just don't want to talk to that nigga about that
Right,
shit?
and like even if I talk to him, like it's not gonna change what he did. Like
It's not, but sometimes.
and he didn't do it to me. He did it to people I love.
Like, let me be mad.
Lord have mercy.
Like, you did some shit that I'm gonna be mad about for years. Accept that shit.
I know, but sometimes it like it hurts.
Karma, consequences, bitch.
Everyone else already forgave him. Why should I?
But you hurt yourself even more by holding that type of stuff.
I
in
think
instead
I'm gonna
of
hurt
letting it
myself
out.
more by allowing him in my life. I gotta think about number one.
Great rebuttal. Because I don't know why you would say that.
By holding that in and not communicating, by harvesting those type of ill feelings.
You don't have to communicate it to the person to communicate it.
You're right. You could talk to somebody else about it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fuck that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to say don't be cutting off like just anybody, even your parents, but fuck that, man.
Yeah.
People are people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just because they're your parent, your uncle, grandfather,
your family,
that don't mean I need this person in my life.
Somebody else can easily cut this person off because of that foul shit that they did. Why can't you? Just because of blood?
Fuck that shit.
You're right. I can't argue.
Fuck that shit.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
But at the same time,
Shout out to Ace.
all relationships kind of challenge you on that mirror of yourself as well, because it's always an opportunity for you to grow in some way. Maybe this is a challenge for you to be maybe a more communicative person, or a person who works through deep-seated issues that don't take a little bit of time to figure out. Like, we gonna have to work on this for months.
Yeah.
Do you?
And I'm willing to put in that time and effort.
Do you think women that challenge you are your type?
Yes.
I think they keep it interesting, right?
I think that's different. But yes.
I don't know why I've always been drawn to fire signs or like people who is completely different than my personality. You know what I'm saying?
Like you never been with anybody who's exactly like you?
Opposites attract.
You don't think the same's attract?
I feel like they should, but then it probably get boring.
I think the sames could challenge you just as well.
I dated a person who I felt was the female me. I'm still mind fucked to this day. I don't know if it was positive or negative. Honestly,
I'm sure. Like,
honestly, I don't.
That must have been an experience. Like
Many years later, I don't know.
Wow.
I think it was good, but that might have also started everything going bad in my life since then. I don't know.
I'm sure it was like a very weird introspective look at yourself.
It was. I definitely looked at myself differently after that.
Have you started watching Loki?
Yeah.
Season 2? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. It's kind of like Loki and Sylvie.
I hear you. I hear you. But anyways.
I mean, I haven't been in a relationship with anyone like me. Like that'd be wild. Imagine that.
Yeah.
A Los and a
I would love to see it. A Carla.
Is that racist?
Carlos.
A Carlita.
No.
I feel like Carlita is a little Carla.
Yeah.
I would love to see
Someone
it.
named Carlita
That should be weird.
You do?
Mhm.
Where's she at?
in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Would y'all want to date yourself?
I was just trying to figure that out. Like, I think
I'd
I
be cool with
need
it.
someone as nurturing as me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or I would say it wouldn't hurt to date someone as nurturing as me.
Absolutely.
I'm triggered and I gotta
You
share.
need that.
I think people often think that they want someone who loves like them, but I don't know if we really want that. Again, maybe this is from a person who have done it.
But coming from somebody who treat people how we want to be treated, I think so.
The thing is, they're dating a person very similar to you who loves like you probably means that they have the same issues as you or very similar issues. And now y'all issues are also compounded. Like, I think that's why having a person who compliments you well is more important than having a person who does the same things as you. Like, we can both be nurturing, but if you know the downfalls or the challenges of being a nurturing person, if that person also has those challenges, That's a cycle that's gonna be difficult to get out of.
Might be draining.
I hope you brought an umbrella. Because it's raining cold, hard facts up in here.
And how often do you guys feel like you actually know what you want? And how
many times did you get it and decide you ain't want that?
Child, hey, listen. I'll take a shot to that.
How confident are you that other people know what they want?
And then when they get it, they don't want it either. And now you won't understand why they acting different.
Yeah, man. Listen, at this point, I'm just really ready to date myself. I swear to God, bro.
I just came to the conclusion that, like, bro, like,
y'all heard me.
I
my
got
shit.
so much growth to do, bro. Like, I'm just not ready right now, bro.
So y'all conclusion is y'all want to date yourself.
I do.
I mean,
That's
really.
crazy.
It sounds like y'all wasn't
At the
listening to
same
it.
time,
Right, that's the exact opposite conclusion you're supposed to come to. You just gonna fucking trauma bond and fucking be in a cycle of whatever your greatest strength is and worst fear is.
Ace getting an erection out of all of that. Like, no, she's like, ooh.
That shit gonna be enabling. That's what it becomes.
When I'm
Dating you is just an enabler.
When I'm saying dating myself, I mean really just not dating anybody, but focusing on healing from whatever wounds that I have and being to that place to where I really can actually.
You ain't dating yourself, then you just self-therapy.
I would make the argument that dating yourself is the exact opposite of dating someone who challenges you. That's the person who's going to make it the absolute easiest.
I disagree.
And I think they're going to enable you in every single way possible.
I hear you, but I disagree. Because I also feel like knowing myself and the challenges that I have personally had to pull myself up through. It's a challenger in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a challenger in there, and she gonna do what she need to do.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself challenging others?
I am very challenging to other people. I do like to be right. You know what I'm saying? I do like to have my facts. I like to have my shit in order or whatever like that. So I think because I can challenge people. You know, I'm gonna challenge the way you think. Well, did you consider looking at it like this? I feel like I'll be challenged.
I don't like that. Because I just think, did you think about it like this? The answer is always yes. They're you. They think like you. The challenge is someone who thinks completely different of you.
I don't need someone who thinks completely different than me because I think I be right about a lot of shit.
So think
right,
like me.
You're
so
wrong.
Come on, guys.
Think
Come
like
on,
an
guys.
ace.
We don't see the cycle of enabling.
I mean,
and dating yourself.
I hear you, and I hear the possibility of that. But like I said, I think it's enough challenge in me that would challenge myself.
Heard. Maybe I'm projecting because I would enable the fuck out of myself.
No,
I mean, it'll definitely be a lot of that too. But at
Believe in
the same
yourself,
time,
Teasy. You know.
Right, like.
Be dead ass wrong and don't want to hear about it.
I ain't going nowhere if I'm with myself. I'm
I
here.
Gotta worry about
I'm here.
nobody
We
leaving
staying
me.
here.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if that was the right one. But.
Or you might start annoying you.
Oh no, I'm pretty dope.
Like I know.
Do you
hella
ever
times
dislike yourself?
that I swear I was right.
I
And I
dislike
was
myself
wrong.
a lot.
Oh, okay.
But I dislike myself off of other people's feelings, unfortunately.
Heard you. Heard you.
I have moments I don't dislike. I dislike some actions I might do, but I don't think I ever dislike myself.
You a better man than me.
Today I learned that we like to live in Egypt because we're in denial.
Ayo.
Knee slap.
Like I said, I love a good self-loathing pod. Or self-loathing talk.
140.
Positively
All right, man.
speaking, there will be no more fillers in the next arc of One Piece.
Clap, clap, clap.
Snap, snap, snap. Clap, clap, clap.
Anything else? Lessons, positives?
Hey man.
Basketball season upon us.
Heck yeah, you see me rocking my Hawks gear.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all.
Whole lot of gang shit.
Whole lot of gang shit.
I love you
Representing
guys.
ATL.
Heck yeah.
I love you guys a lot.
I love you too, man. I love y'all too.
Yeah, all right. Stay black. Stay strong.
Coming from the left-hander.
Remember, they can't bring you down unless they below you. That means I really don't fuck with y'all. The real respond, loyalty before royalty. Pimps up, hoes down. You know where the fuck you want to be. Deuces.
Fuck you, TZ.
All right, let's go.
You're too kind.
Anchovies and pepperonis.